Hello, this is Kim with Crochet with Kim. I'm coming to you with another little quick project. Nothing really major. It's still going to have the waffle stitch concept, but just with a twisted yarn. This is cotton. I love this cotton, red monkey yarn. I love this cotton. I love the way that it feels, and I like the way that I can work with this yarn. But I'm going to do something a little different with the waffle stitch pattern to see how it's going to come out. This is the first time ever of me trying this, so let's just get started. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the G hook, the 4.25 millimeter. I have a pair of scissors and a daunting needle to finish up my work. I am going to start my chain. And I'm going to count up to 25. So there's 3, 4, 6, there's 10, there's 15, there's 20, and 25. So I am going to double crochet into the next stitch back, and I'm going to try to make sure that I get a V on my crochet hook instead of just one string. I used to do just one string, but I found that my work has a better support as far as the border is concerned, where I don't have to worry about that one little string snapping or breaking. Sometimes after a while, when you wash whatever the project over and over and over again, it tends to come or loose or pop off because they'll snag on something in the washer, or it's washed with something that it shouldn't have been washed with, as my children have found out. But nevertheless, it's not too easily to come unraveled when you have that extra security. So I'll go ahead and finish up this row with double crochet across the pattern here. And I should have 24 double crochets at the end of my first row. You gotta watch the twisted yarn because you can get underneath that one string or another. So we'll go ahead and finish this row. Almost to the end here. This, I thought this would be great. It looked like a peppermint candy. And we'll go ahead and get this last stitch in. And that always, the end of it is always sometimes the most tricky. And sometimes I don't get under both of them, so I'll just be happy with the one just for tutorial purposes. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So we have 24 double crochet. And now we're going to go right into this top and put a double crochet. And we're going to do that for the next 3. But instead of doing a front post double crochet, I'm going to do a back post. So we're going to go through from the back, or enter the stitch from the back. And then we'll do another. And then what we're going to do is the top of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one. And then we're going to do 2 back posts. And then we'll do the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to do 2 back posts. Let's put that in here. And then the next one, 2, 2, this. Next stitch, back post. And then we're going to do 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the last 2. Just take out some more yarn here. And we're going to do that back post. And then we're going to do another back post, because that sneaky one here, if you take a look, there is a post there. We'll go through that. And then the very end is that top of that chain 3. And there you go. So that's what I'm going to work. Now with this, because we have the 2 extended or descended double crochet, I am going to do a back post for this. And then the back post for another. To create like a little bridge, or maybe not. Maybe that's not what I want to do. Because let's do something different. And this is all new, so I get ideas in my mind, but then I have to actually work them out. So maybe I need to do this in reverse and put 2 double crochets on and do the next 4. That's what I need to do. the next 4. 1, 2, 3. In the back post, double crochets can be a little challenging, but as long as you get right underneath that stitch, I think that's what I was looking for. We do the next 2 with the top of this double crochet, and then we'll do 4 back posts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 4 back post double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And then we will do the next 2, top of the previous row, and then we'll do the next 4 back posts double crochet, and then there's 4, and that one little stinker back here wants to hide from me, so we'll go ahead and try. It's going to be a little challenging, but it can be done. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to just go right into this last one here, and then chain up 2, and that is looking pretty awesome. And it's just the concept in reverse. Instead of it being a front post, it's going to be a back point, and instead of it being maybe 2 instead of it being 2 double crochets in between each one, I'm just using 4 and 2, giving it a different appearance. So there we go, and then what we'll do, we'll make sure we'll go ahead and do our next 2. Back post double crochet, and the top of these 4 we are going to put 4 double crochets at the very top, and then the back post, we're going to go ahead and do our back post, and then on the top of the 4 we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to do the back post two of those. That's our first one. There's our second one. And then we'll do our 4 on the top of the 4 from the previous rows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do our last 2 back posts. Double crochets. And then we'll put our double crochet in the top of the last stitch. Now, as you can see, it still has the same, but it almost looks like a bricklayer type. Instead of the waffle stitch, it has a bricklayer look, which I really like that, and it's kind of fitting for this particular yarn colors because of the candy cane look. It looks pretty festive. Well, I'll do one more row. So we'll count up 2. We are going to go in the top of the double crochet. So we'll yarn over and go into the very top of the 2 stitches that from the previous row, and then we're going to do back post 4 back post double crochet. So we'll wrap yarn over, go under from the back. So yarn over and come through the back of the stitch. Yarn over and come through the back of the stitch, and yarn over and come through the back of the stitch. And then we will go to the top of the 2 double crochets, and then we'll go to the back. We'll do the back post double crochet, back post double crochet, and we'll do this for 4 of the stitches from the previous row. Then we are going to be on the top, and then the top again, and then we are going to do the next 4, the top of the last 2, the back stitch, back post double crochet for the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we would be on the top of the previous rows double crochet, and then we're going to have 1, and this is 2, this is 3, and then our 4th is the last chain, which I should have said that in the last row. There we go. And then we'll chain up 2, turn our work, and we do the same thing where these were back posts. We'll go in the next 3, like right in here. So we'll actually do 4. So we'll have 1, 2, and 3, and that chain up of 2 will make our 4th stitch. So we'll have that 4, and we will do the back post of the next 2, 1 and 2, and then the top of the next 4 stitches, or the next 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the back post of the next 2. So it's an alternate row. Okay, and then we'll be on the top of the next 4 stitches. We're going in the top of the double crochets in the next 4, and then we will go in the back, do the back post of the next 2, 1 and 2, and then the next 4 we will do the top of the double crochets from the previous row. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then back post of the last 2, 1, 2, and then the top of the chain 3. Came right through. There we go. And then we count up 2 and start that process again in reverse, where we'll have the last 2. We will go on the top of the last 2. We will back post the next 4, the top of the next 2, the back post of the next 4, the top of the next 2 double crochets, the back post of the next 4, and then we'll have the top 2, and then the next 3 of the back posts of the last 3, and then the last stitch is the double crochet at the end, chain 2, and reverse, back and forth, back and forth. I really like this. This is something that I have not ever tried before, and it's new, and I thought that I would share this with you. It looks like more of a bricklayer type of thing, which is pretty cool. I would like to use that in brighter colors to see the effects of how it will come to life. But because of the Christmas holiday soon to be coming, it's just around the corner. Thanksgiving is a couple of days away. And I just felt that this would be a great pattern to try. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed working with this, and I would love to see just new ideas of anyone that come up with anything different. But in the meantime, have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving. This is Kim with Crochet with Kim. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.